Alrighty, guys, how's it going? I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic day. If you guys are watching live Twitch, Douglas447, thank you guys for doing so. Drops are enabled if you guys are wanting to get any of those. Um, so yeah, check that out if you guys are interested. And of course, if you guys are just watching the replay, YouTube, the Texas Man 5877 channel, again, thank you guys for doing that. And please follow and subscribe respectively. It's completely free on both platforms. If you guys are curious of how you can find an easier way to access the other platform, whether, if you're watching on Twitch, you can go onto YouTube. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can go to Twitch. The link is down below, and it'll take you straight to the channel. And hope you guys will do that. It would be greatly appreciated if you guys do that. And hope you guys enjoy. We're going to be checking out the brand new Strike. Got added in, I guess, a couple weeks ago. If you guys know, I'm kind of been doing some catch-up work when it comes to Destiny 2, because I haven't been playing a lot of Destiny 2 Heresy. To be honest, just the story, I just really haven't cared about all that much. But this is the Sunless cell. This is one of the strikes that was added into the original Destiny game all the way back in 2015. This is called the Sunless cell. So I hear they've made some tweaks and adjustments so it doesn't feel like the exact same strike as it did nearly a decade ago. So we're gonna play it, see how it plays, and have some fun. And if you guys want, I do have a Destiny 2 Heresy playlist along with a normal Destiny playlist here on the channel. So I hope you guys will check that out. Also, I will be covering in detail the upcoming reveal of the new Edge of Fate DLC that's supposed to be dropping. I believe that reveals on May 6th. So look forward to me doing that. And if I'm excited for the reveal, I'll be covering more Destiny 2 in the future. So look forward to that. I know you guys are really excited for me to hopefully get back into the swing of things when it comes to Destiny. Just, I'm not going to play a game that doesn't keep my interest. So, alright, what do we got? We've got overcharged weapons. Mag weapons do increase damage when your super element matches an active surge, arc, and strand. We've got increased void threat, and overload and unstoppable. Alright. Overload and unstoppable, no anti-barrier. Alright. Fusion rifle. Definitely not that. I need a machine gun or a trace rifle. Glaive. Unstoppable rocket. Trace rifle. Trace. Alright, I'm gonna go with machine gun then and a glaive. Machine gun. Could do that. Trace. Fusion. Linear fusion can still work. Right? Yeah. And then I just need a trace rifle. Well, that won't work because of that. That's how they get you. Okay, so I just need a machine gun. So we're good on that. Alright. So we're gonna do... That's all good. Alright, let's take a look at the seasonal. Actually, let's look at Pathfinder. See if there's anything there that I can work on while we're doing this. Arc damage, strand, super ability, complete operations, strand ability, final blows, void, arc, multi-kills, defeat combatants, void, precision damage, grenades, glaive, okay, fusion rifle, and defeating bosses, complete activities, okay. Put on arc right now. I've already got it. Nice. And we should be ready to roll, I think. Got Strand and Void. Alrighty, let's hope we don't get our asses creamed. Here we go.
Once, these cells were kept by Oryx. He imprisoned defeated enemies and discarded progeny to be stripped for chitin and repurposed into something useful. Now this prison is occupied by the Taken, and Xivu Arath's hive come to bring the war to them.
I don't know this strike at all, so it's be interesting. Obviously, the dread right here. Okay, where's my fire tanny? Is it seriously just being one other person? I'm confused. What are we doing? What is going on? doing? You gotta stand in the green, the taking goop to get rid of it. Okay. Stand in the stuff that normally would kill you. Oof. That was intense for the first area.
Oh, I do see why she likes you. Xivu Wrath has something of mine. I can taste it from here. Sword edges and screaming.
Nothing more than pockets of battle here. You must keep going deeper still.
The deepest part of this prison has seen the most death. The most suffering.
If you cannot bring yourself to provide something useful, be quiet.
Useful. The Dreadnought was made after my memory. But I understand the flow of energy here. You're running out of time.
between them. The hilt of the Willbreaker. With a relic of a brother's sword, Xivu Arath will cleave the Dreadnought from my throne.
You treat the Taken as something apart from the Hive. They do have other species among their number, but it was I who made them. They are Hive, and their newfound curiosities serve me well.
But something else has stepped into the gap.
This is not my taking. Knife of my slaying. To arms.
You have no authority here.
That's the strike?
You'll soon be able to try again. For
Really?
now, we have won. And we have Willbreaker's hilt. He's secure, discontented, but held fast. Do you hear him? Do you hear him intervening any further? He is secure.
That was fast. That was really good, fast Nightfall. I want to do that one more time. Hopefully from the beginning. Like, I feel like we just, like, once we're able to finally start nuking the bosses, I feel like that's kind of what we just did, is we just nuke them. I'm just like, okay. Like, why was that so easy? Fusion, precision, voidability, multi, arc, strand, special ammo, void. Alright, let's do it one more time. Hopefully we get to do it from the beginning. That would be nice.
Once, these cells were kept by Oryx. He imprisoned defeated enemies and discarded progeny to be stripped for chitin and repurposed into something useful. Now this prison is occupied by the Taken, and Xivu Arath's hive come to bring the war to them.
Alright, yeah, now we can do it from the beginning. I thought that was really short. Oh, no. So you gotta keep moving. Hold on.
What an elegant piece of violence.
I see Xivu Arath's ritual proceeds apace. If you reach beyond your own prison.
So it does. And I see you are familiar with the art of fighting our god of war. You cut her battle short. Blunt, but respectable. I have in my time done the same.
I am well aware.
What a killing floor this would be.
Ah, yes, I remember this part. Yeah, it's been slightly altered. Still fun though. These used to be anti-barrier goblins. I wish I could keep going, but I can't because my teammates just keep leaving me behind. Yeah, just pull me along, that works too. look up how you take care of this suffocating terror thing. This is driving me insane.
I do see why she likes you.
Nothing more than pockets of battle here. You must keep going deeper still.
The deepest part of this prison has seen the most death, the most suffering.
If
You know what I
cannot
haven't
bring
seen
yourself to
is an
provide
overload
something useful,
champion.
be quiet.
Useful.
Not one.
The Dreadnought was made after my memory. But I understand the flow of energy here. You're running out of time.
Thank you.
beacon and the ritual between them. The hilt of the Willbreaker. The relic of a brother's sword, Xivu Arath would cleave the dreadnought from my throne.
Yeah.
Serve me well.
The ritual, but something else has stepped into the gap.
This is not my taking. Knife of my slaying. To arms.
You have no authority here. She will not soon be able to try again. For now, we have won. And we have Willbreaker's hilt. He's secure, discontented, but held fast. Do you hear him? Do you hear him intervening any further? He is secure.
Alrighty, I think that's going to do it for me for today. Alright guys, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. Have a wonderful day and look forward to more awesome Destiny content coming soon. Peace out.